What's up, guys? This is Alex, and this is my third time recording it, but we're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of The Curse of La Llorona. I wasn't joking about that third time recording. I'm a fucking idiot. La Llorona, The Curse of La Llorona. I always want to sing the My Sharona for some reason whenever I think of that name. To give you guys a little bit of a sort of a precursor to why I wanted to go see this movie and kind of what I know about the curse and the legend and the folk tale of La Llorona. We've actually done an entire episode based on the ghosts, the legends, and the true crime that have been committed for or by La Llorona. We spent a lot of time talking about the music, the movies, the different crimes that were committed, all the different stories, because there is a ton of different stories. You can check it out in the link below. So that's why I was moderately interested in seeing this movie. When I saw the trailer, I was a little, my hope was that this was going to be an amazing adventure, a creepy, unsettling movie that La Llorona deserves to have. A tale that has been told all over the fucking world, guys, that have been told to children that have been grown up for hundreds of years. Did the movie pull it off? No. I'm sorry, it didn't, and it's really disappointing. Instead of giving us a slow, creepy ride into madness, it relies on typical story writing, jump scares, and ham-fisted attempts. Sorry to say, and I'm not trying to be a dick here, but I'm just very disappointed in a legend that I really, really fell in love with after doing that entire episode about it. But unfortunately, it didn't do that. It didn't use the same music that has already been made about the tale of La Llorona, which is beautiful music, by the way. There's several songs, several movies, several tales, several everything to pull from, and the movie didn't even use any of that once. I thought maybe they would sprinkle it in with some of the, this really haunting, amazing songs, and the movie did something with the music, but I don't really remember it. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it just was. Along with a lot of jump scares, where it was just like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and open the pantry here. La Llorona! And then it was like, oh, hey, what's this over here in the corner? La Llorona! Oh, hey, son, what are you doing under the sheets? La Llorona! La Llorona! La Llorona! I know that's annoying. Now you know my feelings. Anyway, La Llorona! The movie is just relying on those kind of things, and I think that's a real sad disappointment. Mike Chavez, who did the movie, he directed this movie. I don't think he did necessarily a bad job at it, but whoever's decision it was to only use those kind of methods, don't get me wrong, there are some scenes in the movie that are just creepy. At no point in time did I watch this movie and think to myself, oh, that's unsettling. You see movies like The Grudge or The Ring, and you think of all these creative ways that they can creep into you and make you feel unsettling. And instead of relying on those weird, creepy moments that just kind of seep into you, it's just pop, 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 pop. And I couldn't get into it, guys. It's very disappointing. The acting was fine. I thought the lady that played the mother was actually pretty damn good. Felt like she was a great mom in this movie. The kids were fine. Everybody was there. I think one of the best actresses in the movie is actually the woman who this story kind of spins off of. A woman and her family is somehow infected with La Llorona. And I don't mean physically. But they're infected in some sort of way, and she did an amazing job. And the way she says, La Llorona, I was just like, yes, yes! But that was about it. The story at times reminded me of other movies that I've already seen. It's literally like, hey, we have a Conjuring story that we pretty much just repeat and have done before, and we'll just take a monster and just add it in there, and there you go. What is it? Shake it all around. It's a mixed drink of Conjuring universe. I'm not a hater of the Conjuring fans or of any of the movies. In fact, I actually enjoy quite a few of them, but I just feel like this one was a real miss, and I almost kind of wonder if The Nun or this was better. If you're just hankering to go see some sort of ghostly movie, I don't think this is a terrible sit. Although there is 2 inappropriate jokes in this movie that made me literally crack up and cry from it. And that may be one of the reasons that I might watch this movie again, believe it or not. I'd have to say, with everything said, everything together, the typicalness of the movie, the jump scares, and all this other stuff, it just feels like this movie is like a 4 or less out of 10. There's nothing that really stands out. Like, sometimes I can watch a movie, and as long as they have some really, like, 2 or 1 really big scenes in the movie where I'm like, yes, oh, then I can be all about it. I don't think I remember any specific scene in this movie other than the 2 jokes that are repetitive for me to even want to go back and see the movie. And that's really sad, considering that just the wealth of fucking knowledge there is about the legend of La Llorona. I hate to say it, but The Curse of La Llorona is a below average film. I really, really hope it's not the last movie we'll see of it. There's already supposedly like 20 different fucking movies out there, some that go all the way back to like, I think it was like the 60s or the 40s. So sorry guys, I wish it was better news than that. But for me personally, that's how I feel about it. I don't think that I'm going to be alone on this. But for this movie, unfortunately, it just kind of missed for me. And I'm not even 100% sure why. Do you guys agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Have you seen the movie? Do you want to see the movie? Do you... on my thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, hit the like and subscribe button because that makes my mother very happy and proud of me because she's very disappointed in what I've become. Thanks for coming by, guys. If you want to check out the episode of the podcast on La Llorona, the Ghost Legends or Crime, check it out below. And as always, long live the void.